AFTV Lee, wow, that was a number one, a very good game, and number two, a very good performance by Arsenal, especially showing them some good mentality after going 1-0 down.
Yeah, at the three things. It was, first of all, great result. I thought it was a good performance, and I really enjoyed the game. I really did enjoy the game. You know, Southampton, to their credit, they went for it as well. So it was an open game, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So great result, and yeah, from Lacazette missing that chance in the first minute.
Yeah. And then, that's like happened about 2 days ago now. But that was so significant because through on goal and we think to ourselves, oh no, it's going to be another one. And then they go up the other end
and score.
And literally scored straight away, and we're thinking, that's it.
Yeah.
It's going to be another one of them.
But we turned it around from there, and I will have to say with Lacazette, I thought he was fantastic from that point on. He worked really hard, got his goal, but you've got to be that clinical in those sort of circumstances against better teams than Southampton. That's no disrespect to them. But I felt from the minute we got the equaliser, we was not in control, but like definitely the more dominant side. And I thought Pepe done really well today. I think he's taken a lot of criticism from a lot of people, me included. But today he produced and performed, and that's what you want your players to do. You've got an opportunity, you come in and perform, and he's done that now. And he gives the manager a difficult decision come Saturday, but that's all he can do.
Yep, Saka today as well.
Oh.
I mean, an assist, a goal, man of the match performance yet again. I keep having to remind myself that he's only 19. It's unreal. 19, and the performances he keeps putting in, the maturity he shows, he's just an unbelievable young player, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you just hit the word on the word there, nail on the head there, the maturity of him. You think he's about 26, 27 the way he's playing, and I think he's fantastic. And listen, let Phil Foden take all the plaudits at the moment. Let him go under the radar a little bit, because we've got an absolute gem of a player here. That can play 2 or 3, 4 positions. I thought he was going to be the best left back in the country at one stage last season. He was that good at that, playing left back. But he's gone into this position now where he's playing, and he's just
right on the right hand
side and dominated. Dominating it. He's making the right decisions when he comes in there. And for the third goal, no, it's a fantastic ball from Cedric. But to play that first time across, and for the third goal, he's just a wonderful player, and that is the greatest thing about us at the moment. We've got 3 or 4 gem players, that are not only good players for us, but they're assets as well in a world where sometimes you need that.
It's these youngsters that are coming in and been doing the job. However, we got to shout out Cedric as well today. Again, a player. He came in for Kieran Tierney. We were all worried, thinking to ourselves, he didn't have the greatest game when he played against Southampton at the weekend. Playing on that left-hand side. He's out of position. He's a right-hand side player. Plays right back. But he was unbelievable. I mean, his assist for the third goal was out of this world. Yeah,
and again, listen, I think there's always a thing like, if players can make you eat humble pie, then I'll eat as much as it as I can, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people have been saying, what's he signing and all that. He played very well the game before. I can't remember who it was against at right back. And then he didn't have at Newcastle, and he didn't play as well at left back this week. But he's come back today and been outstanding, and slips into the left back. The biggest compliment that I can give him is that no one today mentioned, we've missed Kieran Tierney. And I think that's the biggest compliment you can give him.
Yep, no, you're absolutely right. And that's a massive 3 points for Arsenal and a massive 3 points for Mikel Arteta, because he got a lot of stick at the weekend for leaving out players, resting players. Yeah. And I remember you quite clearly saying, it's only going to be worth it if, right? Well, you was upset we was out of the cup, but you were saying you're only going to give anything if we get the job done in the game on Tuesday, and by God, have we got the job done?
Exactly. As I said before, that he put himself under the pump today, and he's come out with it and justified his selection. Not wholeheartedly for me. I felt that he, could have made a couple more less changes, and we could have gone on and perhaps gone through in both. That's what ideally that I would have liked. But ultimately, he's turned around and said that the league performances are more important than whatever, and he's done that. Now I don't know what the decision was and decision making for that. Does he still think that we've got top 4? in our sights, or we can still get that. If that's the case, then we've got to continue the run, and then you can look back at it and say, do you know what, it was justified. But for me, I still think that, it still wrangles me a little bit that we're out of the cup. I have to say that, but at the end of the day, he's made the decision, and it's justified to a certain degree today by getting that result. And again, I'm so pleased that we've got the result. That's the most important. I don't want to see Arsenal. What I was a little bit disappointed was that people were quite, I'm not saying upset, it was like, oh well, we're out the FA Cup. There was a lot of fans that, I can't stand Arsenal losing any game. It hurts me. It hurt me for the next day, and I think that there was a little bit of, oh well, it's only the FA Cup, and let's, I'm a big thing of like Arsenal winning games of football, whatever cup competition it is.
Yep, well, we're out of that, but the league, Man United at the weekend, that of course is going to be tough. They're the top of the league at the moment. We did beat them at their place, but that was a bit of a different Man United. They're on fire at the moment. Can we beat them at the Emirates?
Well, it'd be interesting, as Ollie says, if Ollie's going to come and play at the Emirates on his terms, on Man United's terms, or are they? Because if they do, let's hope that they do. Because if they play on their terms, then we're going to be like, it'd be a great game and it'd be end to end, and we'll be as dangerous as what they will. If they come there and defend and on the counter attack, then I'm afraid that we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, because they've got a little bit more guile than teams like Crystal Palace and Newcastle and things like that. So it'd be an interesting game. It'd be an interesting game from 2 points of view, to see where we are in terms of how we've improved now. And you can only do that and gauge that against teams that are better than you, and at this moment in time they are, because the league table don't lie. So I think it's a good gauge to see how we go, and see if these players have got the belief and ability to take on the better teams. And that'd be an interesting game. That's what I'll be looking for on Saturday.
AFTV Picks, the new exclusive free-to-play betting tool app for football fans everywhere. Every week, test your skills and knowledge against Robbie and the AFTV fans, and stand to win prizes and cash. And wait for it, it's all free.